So guys, there's a problem. Alright, so guys, I haven't actually gotten to level 888. So I'm gonna level up to 888. And we're fishing here. With Great Rod of Oscar, of course. Okay, so guys, I just got to level 888. So now we're gonna start the quest. Zips. English, please. Translator to understand glorply. Alright. Apparently now I've seen the videos. You have to go to Dr. Crookspine, which I was able to, and I was able to do the Glimmer Fin Boots quest and complete it. Alright. I saw an alien. Oh, stop it. I don't have time for this. No, it's true. You're not kidding. No, I'm not. If that's true, what did it say? I'm not sure. Well, if you can give me some artifacts from the aliens, I can research it for you. Can you give me any? Good thing I saved Pale. Good thing I already have some. Extraordinary. Yes. Alright, I have a communication circuit. Okay, so I have a communications circuit. I just need the translator core, which I think you can just fish at Roselet Bay. Bro. Anyways, I'm pretty sure you guys know how to run. just gonna fish on these docks. Let me just check. Yup, it's at Roswell Bay. Okay, so yeah, I fish in the ocean. Oh, it's a device display. Let's go. God, the freaking device display was that small, bro. Oh my god.
So then Roddy returns and defeats the evil frogs, freezing the giant wave in the process and saving the bad city. For the most part, I thought that this was a cool.
Alright.
I also sort of get how this was Aardman's attempt at trying to incorporate their stop motion films into 3D. Because without 3D, this wouldn't have been possible. But I also feel like it loses a lot of that stop motion.
You got what I need?
Animation is bad, of course, but I just prefer stop motion.
Oh, I have to hold it.
Enjoyable Aardman. A tier. Shrek the Third was sort of a letdown for me. I don't know what it is about this movie, but it just didn't hit as hard as any of the other Shrek movies. This movie follows after Shrek 2, with Shrek and Fiona being king and queen, and Shrek not wanting anything to do with it. So then Shrek, along with Donkey and Puss, set off to find his heir, who turns out to be someone.
Alright, I received the Gleben title, and I got a translator. Do I just...
All of the fairy tale villains, including Prince Charming, decided to team up and run for far, far away. Shrek then gets captured by the bad guys, and then Arthur gives an inspirational speech on whatever, which somehow works and saves the day. And then Shrek
I like how it's like
yeah, this movie was
blocky.
very good. Usually every single character in these Shrek movies are pretty likable. Throughout this movie, I just don't have the story was weak, the writing
Alright. Do I need to hold out the translator? Hey, what's Gleben on? Hi. Yo! Can you fish up 15 Glebus fish? Thanks! Alright, I have the sunken rod. Alright, let's use the mutation search. Oh wait.
Kung Fu Panda is a great movie too. The plot of this movie is so goofy yet
Alright guys, I just got all Glebus fish, you can see it right there. Now let's go over to this alien. Good Gleben job. Glorp so proud to have Glorp's freaking awesome sword. Okay, so we have the Blade of Glorp. Oh, these stats are pretty good. So we have lure speed 100, 200, luck 288, resilience 45, and max KG infinite. Disturbance +2. Alright, let's fish with this. Let me try that again.
drab, unsaturated, grey-green palette.
I need to be level 1,000.
I don't think anyone sees this as a place you never want to leave. It's a place.
I also got a boat, so let's see that one.
This is what happens when a studio tries to apply.
It was called the Glorp Saucer, I think.
Critics praise the film for being safer and for removing the questionable material of the original. And look, we all know
The Glorp Saucer.
elements that haven't aged well. But in their rush to sanitize the story, Disney also
Yo,
accidentally removed
are you able to fly?
the magic of Peter's arrival in London is completely gone because in this version, the children already know who he is. He's a celebrity they've been expecting. There is no sense of wonder and no intake of breath. Just a Tuesday evening with a boy in a green tunic. And then we have Peter Pan himself. Alexander Maloney's Peter.
I could just go inside the Rodsland volcano.
The original Peter was cocky, magnetic, and a little bit dangerous. He was the reckless, wild spirit of youth. This Peter is there to fulfill a contractual obligation. He has no sort of magnetic personality and reason for anyone to follow him across the stars. But the real transformation and the source of much of that 11% score is Wendy. In the original, Wendy was the moral anchor of the group. She was the nurturer, the one who brought a sense of home to all us boys. In 2023, Wendy has been
Wait, can I just go up until I find above the clouds?
Entire dank experience is Jude Law as
Let's jump off.
Law actually brings more character to his role than the rest of the cast combined. The film attempts to humanize Hook by revealing that he was actually Peter's first lost boy and his best friend, punished with the crime of missing his mother. This is actually a fascinating idea because it adds a layer of tragedy to the
Let me try get like Herculean on this. I don't think I've.
The film is preoccupied with its messaging and its sterile visuals that it forgets to actually do anything with the backstory that it
Alright, I have some.
his best, but he's trapped in a script that refuses to let him be flamboyant. He's a muted, depressing villain in a movie
I mean, I guess we could just keep this.
for the massive critical audience.
Since the luck got like nerfed
Praise the film for being less bad.
a long time ago.
They lack the logic added to the
But I think I'll need like a cosmic relic to make it like better.
The whole point of the
So I could add like Herculean as a second enchant.
defies the rules of the world by trying to
Or maybe Divine as a second enchant.
audience. Disney has
I don't think there's gonna be any
they replaced Wonder with culture.
cosmic relics at
Wendy was done straight Disney Plus, bypassing
Moosewood, of course. So let's just
exactly how
buy some enchant relics from here.
drab field trip. It is a film that feels like a lecture rather
There's an exalted relic.
movie for people who think fairy tales are problematic and need to be fixed. Now we've reached a particularly painful stop on our tour because this is a betrayal by one of the greatest.
Alright, let's get. Controlled, that's good.
Master watchmaker tried to
Let's see how big the bar is, though.
and overcast CGI. Much like Peter Pan, this film was done straight into the for a movie starring Tom Hanks and directed by an Oscar winner. That is a massive neon.
Okay, so it says the sharp blade and friendly UFO crafted by the Glorp's harness. The power of lasers, be careful, it is hot
As it turns out,
and will melt your hands if touched.
for once we're in total miserable agreement. 27% on Rotten Tomatoes. It's a rare moment of unity in a divided world.
That's gonna be a good rod. If I could get like Herculean on
Did
it.
you do this? The biggest crime of Pinocchio 2022 isn't the subpar visuals, though we will definitely get to those. It's the total destruction.
Let's try like fish, like
The 1940 original is a masterpiece of storytelling because it's a terrifying
let's
exploration.
try like fish out a
It's a story
Don't
about
profane
the weight of
Leviathan.
choices, the
Like
danger of vice, and the necessity of
a
truth.
colossal dragon.
Pinocchio's nose growing when he lies is a physical manifestation of his shame. It's a punishment. In Zemeckis' version, Pinocchio uses his growing nose as a literal lockpick to get a key and escape a cage. Really, the film takes the central symbol of the character's moral failure and turns it into a useful tool. Lying is a sin to be overcome? Nah.
Oh wait.
It's a fundamental inversion of the story's purpose.
It's colossal
The
ancient.
Lion King, but had Simba realized that running away from his problems was actually a great strategy for personal growth. And this moral rot extends to how the character is handled. In the 1940 film, Pinocchio is tempted. He chooses to go to Pleasure Island because he's naive and seduced by the idea of freedom from rules. He makes mistakes and suffers the consequences. In the 2022 version, Pinocchio is essentially a Gary Stu. He doesn't choose the path of life. He's literally kidnapped in a net and hauled off to Pleasure Island against his will. By removing his agency, Disney has removed his humanity. He doesn't choose to a real boy carries no weight. He didn't learn anything. He just survived a series of unfortunate events. A passenger in his own movie. And then there's the softening. You remember the 1940 version of Pleasure Island? It was a nightmare. Kids were smoking cigars, drinking beer, and being turned into literal donkeys to be sold into slavery. It was scary and deeply impactful. In 2022, the cigars and beer are replaced by root beer, and the sense of genuine danger is replaced by a sanitized, theme park version of rebellion. It's as if Disney is so afraid of offending anyone that they like a minor inconvenience. Visually, the film is a nightmare of the uncanny valley. CGI Pinocchio himself is okay, I suppose, but everything else is a catastrophe of design. Henry Cricket has been transformed into a hyper-detailed, over-rendered creature that looks like a Brussels sprout with a top. He has too many textures, too much biological detail, and zero charm. He's repulsive to look at. Cleo the dolphin has been stripped of all their hand-drawn expressiveness and replaced product. Cleo, in particular, looks like she was rejected from a mid-tier DreamWorks ripoff from 2004. She has the that feels entirely out of place. And then there's the interaction between digital assets and Tom Hanks. Tom Hanks is a legend. He spends half the movie whispering his lines to empty air, and his accent is a moving target that shifts between
like an enchant that increases the control, but also gives me a look.
To imagine a cricket that isn't there, and the result is a performance that feels entirely disconnected from the world around it. The film also suffers from
I guess we could try to find again.
Before. But the need to add new characters like Sophia the Seagull and exposition.
Alright, I got it.
The subplot about her own dreams adds 20 minutes of runtime with zero emotional depth. It's an old filler designed to stretch a 90-minute story into an overlong story that depicts that in the original, Pinocchio earns his humanity. He dies saving
The shark just disappeared.
ultimate participation trophy ending. It's an attempt to impose modern identity politics on a classic fairy tale, suggesting that you don't need to change your origin morality. You're perfect. It's an empty, hollow sentiment that destroys the entire point of the journey. The final nail in the coffin for this movie came in the form of Guillermo del Toro.
If I'm able to get like a secondary enchant on it with a cosmic relic, like Herculean, that would be so good.
And the difference is staggering. Del Toro's version was a work of pure passion, a haunting, beautiful, and complex reimagining that understood exactly what makes the story timeless. It showed us what happens when an artist actually cares about the material rather than treating it as content to fill a platform.
Alright, wait, I just realized.
It's a synthetic shell.
I'm gonna get this wicked fang. I can only use this during the day. Good thing there's no aurora.
As Donald Trump attacks, our state representative is fighting back. Always
Get it.
on our backs.
Get the wicked
Now,
flame.
let's re-elect her. That's Representative Mary Frances Williams, Democrat for State House.
Forged in malice, if fangs
Now, Cruella.
bite slow
it
but
is-
devastating.
wait for it, It's actually a film. I know. I was as shocked as you were. We
Every
finally reached the
strike
point
leaves
in this
Ronan
marathon
its
where I
weight.
get to stop
Has a
drinking the Haterade for a moment and talk
percent
about the
chance
exception
to-
that proves the rule. Remember
for the
book I
solar
planted
blaze.
into the intro of this video?
Let's
One
test
thought
this
was
rod
that I
too.
watched twice. This is it. 2021's Cruella is the only time in the last decade
Oh.
Disney actually started looking for scripts. And it's no coincidence
That is a small bar. I ain't
of a
using that.
pre-existing animated classic. Cruella isn't trying to be 101 Dalmatians. It's an origin story, a prequel, a high-fashion heist movie that
Alright.
just happens to use an iconic.
If y'all like
as a
this
great
video,
tool.
why don't
That is exactly
you subscribe?
because the filmmakers weren't trapped in the cage.
Since I want to revive this channel, I want to make some new videos about fish. Anyways, bye.